Hey you guys, welcome back. I am super excited because today is the day that we're going to be taking my tomato plants and taking them out of the greenhouse and putting them onto just a table by the window so they can continue growing because they are now too big to be in the greenhouse. And I'm going to show you exactly, like I said in my last video, the process of everything we do with our seeds, right from seeding them to the growth, continued growth until they're in the garden and then beyond. So let's go ahead and do this together. Okay, so as you can see inside the greenhouse here, they are so tall now, they're actually touching the light, and we do not want that. So I'm going to go ahead and take all the tomato plants out of the greenhouse, and we're going to take them into the kitchen, put them on the island, and I will show you what we're gonna do with them. Okay, so now what I do with all of my tomato plants, as you can see, I'll just show you this one. It's probably the one that's the most falling over. So I'm just going to support the stems so they stay standing straight up. So as they continue to grow, they'll just strengthen, and all of these stalks on these plants will harden. And how I do it is super, super simple. Go to your dollar store, grab some wooden shish kebab skewers. I think that's what they're called. Just bamboo skewers. This one is a bag of 100. I don't think it's even opened yet. So what you're gonna do is basically just put this skewer down into the dirt. And then I have this here that you can get at any garden center. It's called Velcro brand, and it's basically like a tape that's Velcro. And I'll show you exactly how I put these in and use this tape, and we'll do it together. Okay, so this Velcro tape here, you're just gonna pull it off of the reel or the roll and cut it to whatever length you want. So I cut it about this long. It doesn't need to be this wide though. The coolest thing about this Velcro is you can just cut it however you like. So I cut it to length and then I cut it in half. So I have 2 pieces out of what would be 1, right? So go ahead and do that, get a whole bunch together. And then what you're going to do is super simple, is you're just going to take, let me move them out of the way and then I will show you what I do. Okay, so this is as simple as it is, and I'm so excited to show you. So as you can see, let me stand this up here. You're gonna take your shish kebab stick, your skewer, and you're just gonna kind of put it as close as you can to the middle of, or closest to where your sprout is. And you're going to take one of your tapes, one of your Velcros here, and you're gonna put the fuzzy side of the Velcro against the tree or the stem. And you're just gonna wrap it around just like that, so it stands it up straight. Now, because this one has 2 sprouts, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another Velcro down here that supports the one that's a little bit smaller, growing like that. So see how I've got it stuck to the stem there, and then that one is done. So you're just gonna repeat that with every single one. So you're gonna take your cup of your sprouts, you're gonna take your skewer, once again, straight down into the middle. You're gonna take your Velcro soft side to the stem. And I like to put one near the bottom, just to support that bottom of the stem. Let me get this here, and just be gentle because the stems are fragile if you pull too hard. And then I'm gonna do another one here, closer to the top, just like this. And there we go. There is another one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all of the tomato plants, and then I will show you what they look like. And then from here, they don't go back in my greenhouse. They go into my bedroom on my windowsill, because it's a very long windowsill. That's where I have really good sunlight and a big picture window. So that's what works for my house. So you can put them anywhere in your house in a windowsill once you've done this to let them continue growing. So I'm gonna go ahead now, finish these up, and then we will continue from there. Okay, so here they are. They're all supported. You can see that they're all standing up straight with the Velcro on the stems. Some of them here, like this one, that's just a little bit shorter. It just needed the one Velcro, whereas some that are a bit taller, like these here, I did the two. But that's what you're gonna want them to look like. And also, all of this Velcro, keep it. That's what I did here. Last year at the end of the season, we just took all the Velcro off in a ball, left it, and you can reuse it. So don't worry about buying new every year. And that's what they should look like. And now I'm going to take them to my bedroom and put them on the windowsill. Okay, so here they are on my bedroom windowsill. You can see that I've just got them all lined up there. Now there's my avocado tree. I have not done an update on yet, and it's been a while, but look at that baby grow. And this is the one that I started right in the dirt. And you guys, I don't know what it's doing, but I looked the other day and it is rooting, so I'm not sure. I'll have to give you an update on that as well. But we'll see. I'm hanging on to it. We'll see what happens. But anyways, there we go. I just put them right there in my windowsill. As you can see outside too, we've got a whole bunch of new fruit bushes in these barrels, and then we have a peach tree that's going to be coming to YouTube soon when we get all of that going. But today it's just about how I move my tomato plants, or any of the plants for that matter, from the greenhouse to natural light once they're too tall to be in the greenhouse. And that's what I do. I just put them right here on my windowsill. So there we go, guys. That's exactly what I do once anything that I grow in the greenhouse is tall enough where it's either hitting the light or it just needs to come out of there. This is the method that I do. Now, as all the other fruits and, I guess there's no fruits in there, but as all the other vegetables grow, I do the same method with them. So I just put the stake as the bamboo shish kebab stick in there, wrap it in the Velcro, and then set them on my windowsill here. Now, I wanted to share too, I don't know if you know this, but the coolest thing about this and why I love this is because by the time these are ready to go outside into the garden, they're super, super tall. I guess not super, super tall, but they'll probably grow in this itself again, I should say. And what I love about it is, if you can see up close here, I don't know if you can, but can you see on, let me see if I can focus. Can you see all the little hairs on the stems? See how there's like, you can see fuzz? All these little hairs when you plant them, if they're buried below the soil, those actually will root. So as you can see in the soil there, see how they're reaching for the dirt? This entire stem will root if it's planted underground. So the coolest thing is once they're to the length and then you're ready to plant them in the garden, I'll show you the method again. And I know for sure, post this last year on my channel, but I actually plant the plants sideways. So most of this is underground and then it shoots up this way. So you have a really strong root system and you won't have to worry about all of the wind on your plants and pulling them out of the soil. So that's really cool if you didn't know that. So all those hairs on the stems, I guess you can see them better now. See all those hairs? They will actually root if under the dirt. So that's why I like to do this method of keeping them upright and developing a strong stem now. So when we're ready to plant them, and these have basically doubled in size and they're this tall instead of this tall, when I go to plant them, basically all of this stem is going to be under the soil. And what you're going to see above the dirt is basically this again, which is so cool. So anyways, that's exactly what I do with my tomato plants, as well as, like I said, every plant that gets to size in the greenhouse to strengthen the stem. So when they're ready to go outside, they're hardened, they're strong, and they're ready to go into the garden. So anyways, that's what I do. As I told you, I'm going to show you every step of the way this year, because I know last year I didn't show you the starting process of the cup method that I use. And if you're watching this video and you haven't saw the cup method video that I did before this one, I'll post it down below in the description so you can head over and check that out. But as always, you guys, I bring this content to you because I had to learn it myself first, and I'm not a gatekeeper. If I have some valuable information that I learned and was successful with, I will always bring it to you, because why not? So I will bring all of the rest to you as we continue the process and as these grow. And as always, if you have any questions about anything, just drop a comment down below. Reach out to me on one of my handles. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook. You can even find me somewhere on here. I don't know if there's a message box. I'm not sure. I don't dabble into that, but I absolutely love it. And if you want to do more of what you love from home, doing more of this stuff, have more time to do this stuff, to be self-sufficient, but don't miss a paycheck and continue to make an income, there's a link in my description. Click it. I would love to help you with time freedom. I help hundreds and hundreds of families all the time do that and create that. So head to my bio and click the link, and I would love to connect with you. But as always, you guys, like this video, give it a thumbs up, follow, subscribe so you never miss a video coming. And as always, I love each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for following along, and I will be back here with more on all of this and what's happening next time. Bye, guys.